Hey, what's up? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this all together, and I believe everything is good. How you guys doing? Trevor, thanks for being here. Clevra, thank you for joining us on night number 2. Did you play it on wheel or controller? There's the game sound. There she is. All right. Wheel, okay. So you got a 5K run. It's pretty good to me. I'm just gonna go straight to training and just do that course. It'll have a timer at the top for an hour, and that's what I'll do. We'll see. I'll experiment with cameras too and see what I got. We have 5 concurrent viewers. Yep, this is my night. Whitney had her night last night, and I think we will be busy tomorrow night. Yeah, we're busy tomorrow night, and maybe Thursday we'll get to do it. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen you in here before. At T? I don't know how to say your name, sorry. Allard? I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Well, welcome to the stream. So you said you just figured out how scoring started to work. What did you find out, really? Any... Oh. I don't know. I'm still stuck on how to get out of that. I feel like the drift looks good, but the exit is still a total mystery. Someone last night said push into that steering lock whenever you start to spin, but I feel like that would keep you going the wrong way. Because you already turned all the way that way. Whitney is here on the sidelines, by the way. If comments start coming in, she'll probably chime in and help read them. Oh, I think I'm at that 900. I'm gonna go down to that 720. I had it back to 900 again. Oh, I have a totally different setup today from playing Forza. Probably go down to 920 for now, or 720 for now. We'll go there, see where that starts. Yeah, anyone got any tips for drifting? Be sure and put them.
I'm gonna say it wrong, but
yeah, just do your best on the names, babe.
Handbrake, it helps, but being easy with throttle to keep drift under control, and speed plus angle determines points.
Speed plus angle determines points, and light throttle to keep the drift under control. I'll try giving it a lot of gas and just barely a feather. I mean, you're talking, I'm barely pushing that gas pedal when I start feathering it. I did what some guy said right there of push, so my wheel was spun all the way, and I pushed in further than it felt like the wheel could go, and that helped keep it under control. That's what somebody was telling you last night, and I didn't quite understand it. So he said to help with that. So let's see, so we'll kick it, catch, and now here I'm pushing into the steering angle a little bit, pushing further, but it did feel like I was starting to come around there. Which way is my wheel right now? I'm in reverse. I must really be stuck here. What the heck? I don't know. I guess. There it goes. My wheel was stuck. That was crazy. My wheel was actually stuck on the ledge there, and it wouldn't let me rotate my wheel. That's crazy. I didn't know they did that. Ooh. I turned into it there at the very end, and something went right, but then I let go, and it went wrong. So.
Something went right, and then something.
Right. It was feeling good, and then something went wrong. All right. Trevor, what do you think? I think I am understanding it, but I'm not quite translating it to my hands yet. All right, here we'll kick it out. Light.
Trevor, think about what?
What do you think about this whole situation, Trevor? What's the fix? You're the guy, right? Big kick out. I'm just gonna keep pushing the wheel into, well, I'm thinking about the last two corners. Need to be third gear. 20% throttle. I haven't been paying attention. Thank you for your help, Trevor. Trevor said it. I was saying, Trevor, thank you for his help with it. He didn't have any. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Trevor
she
said,
wasn't
"I haven't been
watching.
paying attention."
She wasn't watching
Try to keep
Calevra,
the
but
angle
that.
small, not too far sideways.
But
That was fine.
I wonder if that just comes from a Calevra, I think is the name.
It's probably like I hate you guys.
Yeah, I know. A lot of times I don't even say people's names in chat. I just read the comment out loud and say, yeah, I'll definitely try that. Ooh, lots of grip there. Calevra, yeah, that's right, okay. Think something was happening there? If you caught that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I lost. Okay, something was happening there.
I can definitely hear you too, like fluttering the gas.
You can see
pedal.
how high I'm pushing it too. I'm
Yeah.
trying to, but it's hard not to push it down like that.
Which is something that I just don't do. Like I'm just like freaking pedal to the metal. We're going.
I mean, like you can see how much I'm tapping it down. There's not
I think
much.
towards the end last night I was starting like
You were,
to do it
yeah.
more,
Toward
but
the end of the night, you started having
I also just got more comfortable driving faster and then.
It's from
starting to
movie
kick it.
Lucky Number 11. I've seen that title before. It's Hebrew and means bad dog. That's cool. That is just extremely light throttle. That's all it is. I think that's all it's been to come out of this for the most part. It's just a really, really light throttle. And whenever the car starts to lose like that, it's just like, it's pretty much just letting off the throttle, and that's whenever you give it that light feather. So I'm getting some drifts without spin outs here.
Also trying to let the wheel do what it wants for most part. And see, that's something that is just mind
Yeah,
blowing
it's
to me.
hard.
It's like let the wheel go, and it's like.
Now earlier when I had that little 4 drift thing where I did that was a lot of the wheel doing its own thing. It was just very small catches I was doing. There was just something about that specific drift where I was like right there, I felt where to grab it. It kind of is just about holding it it's almost like you never actually turn it besides the initial like flick out. Other than that, though, you're just catching and holding it in positions. Like right here, I'm holding it, letting go, and just too much throttle. But let's see. Hey, if you're just joining the chat, what you're watching right now is a drift competition between my wife and I. It is night number 2. It is my try at this. I have 1 hour. The clock is at the top of the screen, and I have 1 hour to nail a gold medal on this track, which we're quickly learning is harder than we thought. And we're gonna keep alternating nights as we can with our schedules and see what we can come up with. And there are prizes in the works here. If
We haven't really settled on a price yet.
we haven't settled on a price, no, but basically, if I win, I'm going to get some sort of small sim racing upgrade. I'm sure like you can get something small for like $100 or something. And everybody's gonna laugh at me. Probably like 150. And then if Whitney wins, she gets some extra money towards her tattoo fund. So that is what we are doing, and we decided to do this upon reaching 500 subs as like kind of like a little celebration, something fun to do.
That was pretty good right there.
Ooh, that catch was bad. I think the wheel really does
It
do
is
some crazy
okay. I
stuff.
love it though. Whenever you come out of a spin and you just like go back
Yeah.
forward and you get to keep going. It's like yeah, I meant to do that.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, that 12K is going to be difficult.
Yes, it is. We'll see. I remember I had put in the original description of the video something. We had originally filmed a line where we were like, hey, if that sounds unachievable, let us know. But I don't know if we would have got the comment either way. Good luck for the bowl. See you on ACC. Hey, see you tomorrow. Were you in the stream this morning? And if so, then yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I plan on running some multiplayer tomorrow. I had a lot of fun today.
Yeah,
That's such light.
You're already so much better at this than me. Like
That's such light gas. I mean, that's all it is. It's just feathering.
it's making me mad watching this.
Well, don't get mad.
No, was working for your ACC friend.
All right. Well, if you happen to make it tomorrow, that's where I'll be. Probably another 3-hour stream, maybe. The viewership has been increasing every day, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be sick looking. I've also been fighting a sneeze forever.
You get to learn from
Honestly-
all his mistakes
honestly,
and nail it next time.
I got
Thank you.
to learn from quite a bit of her mistakes yesterday, and comments that I was heavily paying attention to yesterday. I'm gonna find my focus point on this camera. That looks about right.
Way to look at it positive there.
Oof, that was a weird one.
I feel like though, just because like you get time, like just knowing what the wheel feels like every day.
Oh yeah, I definitely have an advantage.
Like I feel like like not tomorrow, but maybe on Thursday when we do it again, like I'm gonna get behind the wheel and I'm just what am I doing with this
Right.
again?
I can tell you though, maybe throttle control's helping me here, but if you see me on ACC or any of these racing games, this is the extent of what I'm doing the whole time. On those games, there's never letting the wheel slip through your hand. Those GT games are, but I do get a lot of experience with the wheel while you're gone and stuff, so none of this, but
No, yeah.
But
this is I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely. This is different for sure, but I do think that there's a benefit into.
oh, I think there is, yeah. And I also,
you know, just
I also know
getting
these,
the feel of
I
it.
also know these pedals very well too that are under my feet. Like these, I am learning to control and press lightly all the time, coming out of corners and stuff.
That's why it's gonna be even more sweet when I do win.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm trying to really focus too on not turning my hands over even to the top of the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that that is the most I do, and the rest is like literally just catching this, and every now and then maybe pushing the wheel if I have to. Like here, one guy said push into that steering lock. I pushed into it, but it still sent me a little too much over. It's almost amazing that light throttle at the right times will almost make the car drift itself left and right.
Yeah. I say when we do it again, we don't do it in the practice map. We do it
In the airport?
And we do no. We do it on this.
Okay.
We do it with the race, so we can actually start tracking
scores.
Yeah.
Because right now I still haven't hit 12,000, and I've been in here for 14 minutes, which is crazy because I've had some decent drifts. You know what I mean?
I probably at this point I was probably at 2,000. So. Since you don't have a clutch or handbrake, doing a
Scandi flick is probably the easiest way. Turn the opposite way and then back with some throttle. So yeah, so that would be like this, and just give it a quick, yeah, okay.
foot brake can snap car too much.
Okay. I mean, we have an e-brake here on the handle, but it's not.
That's hard to get to.
It's not ideal. Like, I mean, you could tap it like right here. It did help me flick the car out a little bit. Okay, let's see right here.
You're definitely better at trying to link them through
Right.
the corners and stuff too.
I have dealt with the handbrake button on a wheel. I get how difficult that can be. Yeah, it's interesting trying to get to a button on a wheel that's moving. Oh yeah, and I always look here. That blue bar. I always look there before I back up, so I don't sit here and do it the opposite way. So I don't know if any of you guys in here are Forza fans. Today was a big win for doing it there for a second. It was a big win for Forza. Forza had a big update today. I officially got on and checked, and PC is pretty much for me optimized and running. I was able to turn Forza on today and put it on ultra graphics, and everything was crisp and clear at 60 frames, which was not the case a couple days ago. So I hope to maybe do some online Forza races here soon too.
Since Dublin, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Any tips or tricks you guys got out there? Feel free to shout them out. Or if you are Team Tattoo, throw out some tips.
If you're going to use one gear, you can make it. Oh, that's a good idea. He said if we're just going to use second gear for this, which I mean is what we've done so far. He said you could put handbrake on a paddle.
True.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, do you think it's okay to just stay in second for this?
I don't know. I did a lot of third gear yesterday, and I was liking how that was feeling.
Okay,
though.
I'll try third real quick, see how it feels.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was probably doing it wrong, but towards the end, when I was racing yesterday, I would. Again, this is probably wrong. Not car people and knowing how they work, but I would throw it down to second gear right before a curve, and I felt like it was kind of helping.
Well, it depends on how fast you're going. That can actually give you a lot of grip.
Yeah, that's kind of. I think that's kind of what it felt like. It was kind of gripping more.
Because it'll throw you into the high RPMs of that second gear, and it'll give you that little bit of a boost.
But I don't know if I was doing it right. Still, I was probably tearing up the transmission.
Hey, Road to
Dominoes.
Racer, and your better half. Yep, that's her. What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, so the Forza update, it says, you said it runs like shit on my triples. What does that mean? So I can tell you, I have a, I think a 3700 graphics card, or 3070, and I have a 5900X. So my setup is pretty nice. So it was frustrating originally that Forza wasn't running at all. And so I was pretty grateful today when I fired it up and I was able to get 60 frames on a high visual output. Triple mod. Oh yeah, good luck with that. Okay, I said Forza's better, but I don't know if it's that much better. But yeah, but you have to let me know. I'd be interested to see. Yeah. So that means he's got like a sim rig with actual 3-monitor, like a 3-monitor cockpit.
What does something like that look like?
Well, I can tell you I've done the research, and it looks pretty awesome. Wit, I am not too far ahead of you, really. At 30 minutes, you had 12,000. I'm at 20 minutes, and I have 12. So, like, I mean... And I got to watch a night of you doing trial and error, so... Push into it?
Do you still get those points?
I don't know if I still get... I think the points are so minimal right now because we're not ever hitting a chain.
Yeah.
Because just the one times points, like there are 13 points. That's all that'll ever be worth, unless I can, like there. But then the second you get a drift fail on your way to the next sector. So one thing you could do is get some drift points, and if you can just race yourself to the next sector, you'll get the bonus.
That's the way to go for sim racing if you can afford it. I just went with in, oh my gosh, it's so far away, I can't read that. Ultra wide because it was cheaper. Love what you're doing, mate. I play Forza and love it. I will join in this awesome journey with you guys. I have to save up for a, how do you say it? Fanatec?
I say Fanatec. I don't know.
Fanatec one day?
I've heard commentators say Fanatic. I've heard other people say Fanatec. I think it's Fanatec. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, I was thinking about ultra wide, but it was cheaper to buy 3 monitors.
Yeah, those ultra-wide monitors are expensive. So do you have like those little, I've seen them on cool sim setups before.
He uses VR too.
Yeah, okay. So I've already had a lot of people in my chat recommending VR, and I just don't think motion sickness for me is going to be able to handle it.
We can give you a drama meet before you go in. And
Hey,
you'll be good.
1.1.2 multiplier. Guys. Let's keep it under control. 1.6 points. Do I still get, if I drift fail, do I still get the points? VR is fantastic. So one thing I'm worried about, Clevera, is I am a Forza fan. I have the wheel now. The last few days I've been loving ACC, but I wouldn't mind doing some live streams on Forza here soon. I do worry that I'm going to lose my ACC viewership, which has been about 30 to 40 people a day, which has been pretty cool. I don't know if people are hung up on their racing games that they play mostly. You'll just lose the multiplayer.
Oh, Becca and I have decided to watch this over Attack on Titan.
Oh
Thanks,
my
Trevor.
gosh. Well, Trevor, did you see that sick drift a minute ago? I had a 3-sector drift going. There's a 1.2 sector drift. We're gonna keep it going. 1.4, 1.6.
I hate ACC, but I still watch it. LOL.
And what's funny is I love it so far. I think it's fantastic. But there's something about Forza though. I think it's just like the progression or the amount of cars and things like that so interesting to me. I still can't figure this one out. This is too sharp of a turn for me.
Too much gas, bro.
Too much gas, bro. Okay, thanks, Jonathan. Jonathan said something up there. Join you on your journey. Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, Jonathan. I really appreciate it.
Jonathan, which team are you? Tattoo or Simrig?
My ring is loose, and it just rolled the ring on my finger the entire spin of the wheel. Yeah, it's about to fly off. Not married anymore, boys. Look at that.
Oh, he's single, ready to mingle. The biggest problem with ACC is the limited amount of tracks. I like Forza and Gran Turismo for the street cars.
I wish I could play Gran Turismo, but I didn't even buy a PlayStation compatible direct drive, so even if I had a PlayStation or I get one in the future, the CSLDD just won't cut it, which is kind of sucky, especially if that's a game you're into. Yeah, Assetto Corsa for the mods, that's for sure. Original Assetto Corsa, I'll always come back to that, just because there's so much you can do there.
AC mods are what make the game what it is.
Right. There is something about the immersion that you get from ACC, though. ACC's got a great feel to it. Like, you just feel like you're driving a real car. Like, it's really cool. That I had to do a lot of handwork to keep that going.
I feel like you're better at grabbing the wheel and stopping the wheel.
And like Jonathan said, even with tonight feathering gas so lightly, I think it's still too much at a lot of points. See if I can get a little chain going here. Nope, didn't. I think I let the wheel go too far. It's funny, I'm starting to get used to just the wheel spinning and getting back forward every time.
You can get an adapter to use your gear on PS5.
Can you get an adapter for the...
Brooks makes one.
Brooks makes an adapter for the CSLDD? Oh, if that's the case, then future me, if I ever have a PlayStation, I would love to play Gran Turismo. I love that Gran Turismo has like a story mode and stuff.
We can get a PlayStation.
Yeah, Whitney wants a PlayStation for the new God of War, Ragnarok, and what other game? I thought there was one more on PlayStation.
It's the girl with the long hair.
Oh, Horizon Forbidden West.
No.
Did you say?
Long hair, big boobs.
Oh.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, Lara Croft. No, you can get that on any.
There you
can
go.
get that on any console. That's just not a PlayStation game.
I thought that was just PlayStation.
Oh,
That's all I
Tomb
ever
Raider.
played
Tomb
on.
Raider. That's
Tomb
what we're
Raider,
looking
yes,
for. Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. Sorry.
No, we have some on PC and one of those on Xbox. You have to buy a PS5 for Christmas now, right? Already missed the good deals. The Black Friday deals for PS5 were pretty killer, guys. That was a sick drift.
Yeah, honestly though, when it comes down to it right now, for price wise, I think we'll just stick with this competition. Get
Right.
100 towards like his sim rig for now, and hold off on the PlayStation for a little bit longer. I've waited a long time. I can wait a little bit longer.
Right, and by the time she waits long enough, God of War will just come to PC and we'll be set. I actually borrowed my brother's PlayStation a few months ago just so I could play the new Final Fantasy. It was very good if you haven't played Final Fantasy 16. I know that a lot of people were shouting, like, not my Final Fantasy. I just experimented with brakes there between drifts, and it was kind of working. Drive Hub is also good. I play controller at the moment on PC and Series X. Max and time lapse, and know the wheel and pedals will make me faster. Yeah, it's pretty cool experience, Jonathan. I can tell you I'm better on wheel than I was on controller. I didn't have a lot of time on controller before I got the wheel. I probably played for a couple months on Forza, and then I got the wheel. But yeah, it was just something. I don't know. There's some things that are harder on controller, I do believe, because there are some assists that controllers get, but there are also just a lot of disadvantages that controller gets that, unfortunately, I'm going way too fast. I got this wheel way too just sliding. Crap. Okay. Starting to get it a little. Yeah, I am starting to get it a little. I've had a couple good drifts. Chained them anyway. Oh, there we go. It's just what I think I'm finding. is it's just like a little bit of throttle to kick the next drift, and then that back to the feathering. Like, and even I think I found on the last time I was in the parking garage under there, the bottom floor where it's wide open, was between those drifts, if I tapped the brake just a little bit to cut my speed down, I was able to chain the next one together a little bit easier. Like right now, just light gas, and the car's kind of drifting itself. No gas, light gas, too much. I push it to the floor. Yeah, but I'll probably do a live stream of ACC multiplayer tomorrow. We had fun time on stream today doing that, and maybe later this week I'm gonna hit up some Forza. I think I'm definitely doing Forza for shorts. I've been kind of racing off stream a little bit on Forza, and online races are really good for shorts content because like I can make shorts about, you know, people. I'm really trying to learn about my track etiquette, I guess, like trying to figure out when I have the right of way at a turn or when it's okay to overtake. And I think shorts like that are pretty popular, so I think that's some of the content I'm going to be working on in the meantime. I think that's what Forza is going to be good for. Because I think, yeah, Forza is more of a keyword for like search engine on YouTube than probably Assetto Corsa. Plus, it's a game I enjoy, so. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know that it doesn't seem like shorts have quite the turnover rate for subscribers for me at the moment, but they're definitely killing it they definitely kill it for views, especially if you can get one that's a little engaging. But shorts are also the most unpredictable. I'll post a short and I think it's pretty good, and it gets that boom for just a couple hours and then it's dead. And YouTube shuts it. YouTube shuts her down. I elbowed my microphone, sorry if you hurt your ears there. Something's happening and I'm trying not to lose it, son of a bitch. Yep. Yeah, it sure is. So far it's been fun though. And that's the goal, keep it fun. So as long as I'm having fun doing it, I'll keep doing it. Also what you're doing, making content about, has to be fun, and so far I'm finding quite a bit of enjoyment. I mean, this is like still too much throttle, and I was like barely pushing any.
See, I wasn't like for the straights there, and maybe it's wrong, but I wasn't like doing any.
That's just been a practice spot for me, I think. When I get there, it's just like, let's see if I can tail whip left and right.
And that's smart, because then you're learning how the cars react.
Right, and then you can learn where to hit that gas to get the next one to kick off. That's what my problem was. I could only get it going, but then I'd lose everything because the multiplier stays active a little too long instead of collecting the points. Yeah, how do you get the points to trigger? Like to go up into the point bank? You just have to drive straight? You have to lead the drift and drive straight? I felt that it needed to come back to center there. I applied the brake there because I felt it getting out of control. I need more. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how the points, it says, hi, what's up, BBTD? Welcome to the stream. We're just sitting in here having a competition, seeing who can break a drift score first, and we're going to be alternating nights, and it's not the easiest thing we've ever done.
My best guess is that
I'm going in reverse now. This doesn't look familiar.
they want you to do a lap without it spinning.
To collect the multiplier, that'd be insane. Wheels are hot and acting different. And then, like, the longer your wheels are spinning, the more you get, I think the more those tires heat up and the weirder the drifts get. Like, there becomes, like, a certain stiffness to the wheel when the tires spin too much.
Do you have a shifter? No, you do
nope.
not.
Yeah, so that's one thing we're going into this with, is without a shifter or without an e-brake. The starter car has quite the amount of power in the back end, though, so it doesn't take much to throw the back end. So we are doing it with a pretty tough car. We have, you know, paddle shifters or whatever, so we could shift. We've just been trying to ride second. It's where we're trying to learn how to do it. I know she was doing third last night for a while and was liking it. Now that I'm starting to get my drifts actually working, let me try third real quick.
BBTD said you're pushing the accelerator too much.
Man, it's crazy because I'm like really trying to take it easy. I'll try to, like, you know, SpongeBob when his toe comes out of his foot, his shoe. You know what I'm talking about?
Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? I have a t-shirt made.
The wheelbase with this car is the biggest problem. The center of gravity is smaller. Too hard to paddle shift. Hello, Whitney, Casey, and chat.
Hey,
hello.
what's up? What's up, Hot Wheels? He was here last night.
Okay.
And I believe on stream today for a little bit. Maybe. It's hard to remember. Those streams are marathons, man. Did another almost 4 hours today.
Bobby W, what's up?
What's up, Bobby? Bobby was here last night as well.
You're in the algorithm. By the way, found your channel in my YouTube front page.
Hey,
I'm
sweet.
not even subscribed to you. Well, then.
Well,
You should
who
click.
is that?
That's BBTD.
BBTD, I got big plans, buddy. I need your subscription over there. I need you to hit that button. I'm gunning for 1,000 this month. We are at 12 or 13 days since the first video, and it's 634 subscribers. Don't worry, I've been putting in that work too.
Yeah, and then same for me yesterday. BBTD said, I'm gonna say it wrong again.
Clever?
Clever. There you go. And Andy Fam. Oh hey,
What's up, Andy Fam?
Playing AC, and then this came on. I subbed with notification.
Don't get
for
hit with the
BBTD.
shifter.
I'll be fine. Put some likes, guys.
No, I was gonna say you better be joking. I definitely didn't pay YouTube. I can tell you that. So today since last night we were on stream. I think we had 574 last night. So we're definitely up like 50 to 60 subscribers today. But the day before was a day of like 120 growth. So I could tell you that I could tell that YouTube was pushing or something the day before because it was crazy. I was like, what is happening? That was our biggest day. But the videos have a really good watch retention rate too, so I think that's maybe why YouTube's pushing them, is because people seem to hang out on them for a while. Lots of comment interaction and stuff like that. It's been really cool. You guys have been saying way too many nice things. I really appreciate it.
I just don't want to get too excited because you know how the world works sometimes. So
Yeah, it's hard not to. We've been really excited about it, and it's hard not to get too excited about something like that when it's happening. You got to stay grounded. Yeah. Like me, I'm seeing silver play buttons in my eyes right now. You know what I mean? But
well, it's kind of funny though because usually you're the one who kind of grounds us.
I'm normally the one who grounds us when it comes to like big ideas.
Yeah, and I'm like, let's do this.
Hey, I appreciate that, Jonathan. I have some cool stuff planned. I need to get my next video under works, like, because I got my wheel video. I did my first week with the wheel, and then I actually left town for a few days. So
Your rap short was insane good.
yeah, that was
Don't say it's a one-off thing, because you'll do it again eventually.
I know. I feel like now the community, Whitney, the way this car is gripping after 3 drifts is freaking insane. It is just like, oh my gosh! If you guys were watching that, that was it.
If that doesn't go viral, I don't know what will. Driving needs attention, though.
Right. Yeah, so what's funny is I actually had one guy comment last week in the first video and say, he was like kind of pointing at like the fact that maybe I wasn't a car guy. He goes, he commented, he goes, guy says he's not a car guy, but then takes a Toyota Corolla on a mountain drive. And I was like, the hell's that supposed to mean? So I asked my buddy, because my buddy is a car guy, and apparently there's like Corollas are like famous for delivering rice in the mountains or something. I don't know. Apparently it's part of an anime called Initial D. And so he was accusing me, and I'm like, dude, if you think if I was a car guy before this, you got the wrong dude.
If you guys make him a car guy, so I come from a car family, and I'm not gonna say that I know like anything super about cars. I just know that I like if they go fast. I like how they look. That's the extent of my car liking. But if you guys can make him into a car guy, I'm not gonna complain, because that's definitely something that I grew up with. My dad's been a mechanic like his whole entire life, so he's done well taking care of me, so I don't have to be a supercar person. Let's see here. We did have Andy Pham. Hey, do you have any tips for AC racing?
So AC racing, so one thing I don't ever want my channel to be, and for the near future, is a tip channel, because I think that I always tell people that's when my channel will start failing, is when I start saying that I know it all. But for me, I can tell you that what's helped me so far on ACC on stream, the biggest thing I've had, first of all, Kirith stopped in the stream, which I didn't know who that was, but then I found out that Kirith is actually a big YouTuber. But he came in there and gave me a tip. He had me go down to wheel sensitivity 720, which helped me a lot. First time I nailed that drift. And then the other thing that's helped me a lot is, if you notice on stream today, I did a 4-hour stream and raced 1 track. That's all I did, 1 track. And I have that ideal line off. And I know that's a contention point for newcomers, that you should have the ideal line on, but I'm the kind of person who learns from doing. And if that line is on, I will just stare at its braking points, and I will never learn where to actually brake. And as soon as it was off, if I go a few laps without that line, I end up, like, my brain ends up going, hey, you messed up last turn you messed up last lap on this turn because you didn't brake before this spot. So then all of a sudden I'm building reference points in my head. Even though it's like tough and honestly a little scary turning off that line, because you are going to wreck a bunch, you run that track enough times without that ideal line and you start getting better. And today I was feeling really confident. What is going on with this car right now?
I have somebody else new pop up in the comments. Paul Anderson.
Paul was here last night, maybe. Tofu. Yeah, that's what he told me. Tofu. But yeah, apparently just by coincidence, I picked a Toyota Corolla. I didn't even know what it was called. I said in the video a Toyota whatchamacallit. I genuinely had no clue that was a Corolla. But yeah, I had somebody accusing me of that. And so I'm trying not to, I will never flex that I'm a car guy, because I'm just not.
Yes, that anime is fantastic. What anime?
Charlie watched that all the time. It was called Initial D. And I remember him watching it. And as soon as they said that, I remembered like a white car and some kind of anime. It's a drifting anime, or it's a racing anime or something.
Maybe we need to add that to our list.
I hear it's amazing. I remember when Charlie was watching it, I wasn't that into it. I don't think it has a, does it? Okay, so don't make fun of us, but we are dubbers. We usually watch dubs.
Oh no, you're gonna get them all on your
that doesn't sound like a show that would have a good dub though. Because I mean, the shows we watch with dubs are things like Demon Slayer, and One Piece and stuff, where the English dubs are actually fantastic. So, and I know there are some shows out there that the dubs are garbage.
You know you have won in life when your wifey spectating your gameplay back when we were dating. I've always kind of watched him play games and stuff, so I don't know. I'm definitely let him do what he wants and what he enjoys. It's very important. I think it works both ways for us in our
Yeah, it
relationship.
does. Yeah.
We're not here to give relationship advice though, so but yeah. Bobby W, I'm here and caught a little bit of the stream from earlier. Andy Fam, never watched. I might. Dude, you gotta make that bigger.
What, the stream?
Yes, I can't read those from all the way over here.
So there's like a point in between these drifts while you're chaining. If you give the brake a smack, it makes the next drift incredibly easier to get a hold of. And yes, I heard just saw somebody say, do you have a handbrake? No, Andy, we don't, unfortunately.
Initial D is a classic. The follow-up series started airing recently. It's called MF Ghost.
Do you have to watch Initial D to understand it? Because Initial D is an old anime. I mean, from what I saw, the art style was almost looked like early 90s or something. When Charlie was watching it, it looked like a early 90s show or something.
Andy said Initial D is so good. It combines 2D and 3D animation, so get ready for that. But I like the dub of it.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah, we're dubbers over here. I know some people care about that. I don't know why, but
Mike, look at him playing dumb. That's cute. Give him break now. How much is your chair and work desk so far?
quite my desk moves quite a bit. But if I'm staring at the screen, I honestly don't notice the monitor shaking. But my monitor's shaking quite a lot, especially on a game like this where the wheels whipping around a lot.
Andy said you should. It would definitely help with the drift.
Yeah. Unfortunately for now, that's what we got. And the problem is too, like a sim upgrade is going to be hard for me because there's not a lot of good place to mount here. I'm in like a little cubicle kind of. Like I'm in a very small little spot here, and there's really nothing to mount those things to, which leads most people to saying like right here brake, right here brake. And if you do it just right with enough gas in between, they're kind of going. Wow, those curbs are no joke. Those parking curbs are no joke.
Are you gonna break out into the parking lot?
I can. Oh, I just thought of something.
There's like a
hold
ramp.
on. I just saw it.
Yeah.
That's what I was turning around to go to. We're gonna shoot the gap, guys.
We're gonna Tokyo drift this.
Okay, we're not gonna shoot the gap. We're gonna shoot the gap here. Oh, now we're talking. Hey, let me show you my skills. See that? That's where we're headed, right over there.
Andy, who do you think will win? Well, Andy, I will definitely win. I don't think Casey's gonna win.
I don't think so. Look at this. Ultimate. It said ultimate angle.
And then
It always says
fail.
that. Here we go. Here goes my big moment. I'm gonna show you guys what's up.
Andrew says I have an Amazon e-brake that mounts to the desk with basically a seat lamp. I think you can definitely find something in the future.
Yeah. I'm such a stickler about my freaking desk. This is also where I work. This is where I edit weddings and whatnot. And it's already a pain in the butt to take the wheel off every time I have to edit and stuff, so. I like that they have this map like drawn out, but there's like a bunch of stuff you can just go explore around them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the secret spot.
The drifting goat is live. That's right, Kevin. Somebody last night, waiting for his smart ass to jump back in here. It was the one who was like, must have been my wife's driving instructor. I don't remember who that was, but he's not in here yet. I don't think I recognize the name. That
you
wasn't
last
Andy.
night?
Andy's not in here trash. He wasn't trash talking to you last night. There was no, it was another guy. It was like Dustin or something. Is there Dustin in here yet? My memory's okay, but it's not that good.
Yeah, but that was not me, he said.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess if people are in here telling me that YouTube's pushing me, it's probably time to get on that next video, which means I got to break out the camera gear and make you guys some kind of pretty cinematic, I'm sure.
Kevin said, sorry guys, it was me.
Ah, Kevin the man. Don't be sorry.
Bobby, check out a GT Omega wheel stand. They
I hear that all the time,
come
man.
with shift mounted and a handbrake mount. I'm sorry guys. I'm reading from all the way across his desk.
Yeah, let
so...
me get her a bigger chat window.
Oh, that's so much
I don't know.
better.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna do it or not. Hold on. That's just literally zooming in Google, so you're gonna see less chats, but there's not a whole lot coming through. So, actually, it might not work. How's that?
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I don't wear contacts or glasses like he does. So.
Yeah, I wear contacts, typically.
Oh, it's a fold away. I don't have a.
Oh
proper
yeah.
rig.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, if we're ever going to get serious enough with the channel and serious enough with sim racing to get a rig, I think I am just going to have to make room somewhere and get one that's not a fold away. I think I'm going to just, a guy in my comment section said a phrase that I kind of live by, which is buy once, cry once. And it's kind of what our guys do in our band that I'm in and stuff. We buy once and we cry once.
Andy, I do agree. It was funny last night. And Kevin, you have now disappointed me by lying. I don't like liars. I used their Apex stand before I got my rig. It's not bad. The shifter mount is garbage though, but the rest of the mount is pretty good.
Okay. Oh, the points you get in third gear are insane. That speed drift definitely does a difference.
Yeah. To be fair, you can build your own rig for chicken scratch, like extruded aluminum for.
Oh yeah, I follow a guy who everyone if you're into sim racing, you've probably seen his shorts. He has a rig made of wood, made out of like 2x4s, and honestly, his rig's pretty solid.
Casey, do you have a slogan?
A slogan? Did someone ask that?
Yeah, Andy did.
Well, it looks like in the comments of my last video, it's you know what I'm saying? Which was just like
Wasn't that in the first video?
No, it was in the second one, and it was a moment where I said it, and then I was like, I don't know what else to say after this, so I just turned around and said it again, and like comedically, like really worked out. So.
You put your rig on casters and move it around as needed. Our house is so small.
Yeah.
It's actually, I can't say that our house is so small. It's just like we don't really have anywhere for storage.
Yeah, and the only open room we have is actively like my studio. That's where all my band's equipment is, and we have recording gear and drum set.
Well, that's so small too.
And it's so small.
The roof
It's
is
a
slanted. Like he can't even stand up without
yeah.
knocking his head.
We have a half attic, so like I hit my head while I'm up there.
Yeah. And then this area that we're in right now, which once we get the Christmas tree and stuff down, and if you guys are still hanging around, you'll see it. It's a little bit more open, but again, there's just no storage. And Casey will kind of get frustrated because we have another chair in this room, and I tend to push it all the way up against his desk and trap him in here, so he doesn't like that.
You son of a bitch. You bump something and it gets rid of your multiplier. I had a...
This is the best advice I was ever given in sim racing. I'm not gonna lie. Get aluminum profile rig, you won't regret it. Paul said I'm gonna be buying extruded aluminum and buying my poverty spec rig, I also had a wood rig at 1.2.
Dang, man. That's a hustle there.
Andy, mine is have a good day, have a good night, and stay Andy. I love that. Have a good day, have a good night, and stay Andy.
Guys, I'm a freaking... I know it's not no 12,000 points in one run, but...
Hey, I mean, make the best of the space you have, you know? Yes, Kevin.
Yeah, like I said, right now the only room for a sim rig is already where we put stuff where it doesn't belong. Our dining room is where we just throw extra junk. And unfortunately that is the only place we see for a sim rig because we have talked about it.
You can remove your desk and use your rig as your workstation.
That's just... Yeah, that's right. I can just edit weddings in my racing chair. I just put a... That's actually...
That'd be interesting.
What's funny is that's actually a feasible solution, especially if the YouTube thing turns into something that is like a lucrative thing. Then that would mean it would be business and play all in one.
I can put my rig in my broom closet with the casters.
Look at the points here on this driftlet. Watch the points as I do this third gear drift.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
probably where most of my points came from at the end of last night, so.
Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Using your steering wheel to edit. Yeah. I'll put in, out, and a pin to end on here and stuff.
I wonder how much longer it'll take you.
I'll just set up DaVinci Resolve to use my steering wheel.
Cry once is dangerous in sim racing.
I bet it is.
This hobby can get scary. Is as bad as music. Next thing you know, you're 5K deep on something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate for the music thing. So I'm a drummer, and I never really turned into a gearhead when it came to drums. Really, I mean we bought a couple kits, but they were for a reason. Like you know, we needed a smaller kit to gig with to like take out on the road, and a smaller kit because we had a tiny room. But other than that, though, I've had the same cymbals for 8 years now or something, and I never buy anything for. The only thing I buy music-wise is maybe some recording stuff here and there, but we buy it with band funds, so it doesn't even come out of my wallet, which is a pretty good feeling.
Yes, Bobby, that is no lie. I spent just that on my new setup. I used to have Macrones in Lightroom Classic for my G29 wheel.
Yeah, I know you guitar players have a problem. My band guys, they're always looking at guitars and deciding if they should pull the trigger on the next one.
What's your band name? It's Barely Covered. Maybe I just have a spending problem. Hey, sometimes we all fall into that loop, Kevin.
Great entries. Alright everybody, that is my first drift, over 1,000 with a 1.8 multiplier. Keep them spinning out, see how far we can take it. Can I get a he's doing it in the chat?
Twisted, Barely Covered is a great name for a band. Yes, it is. I have been telling him that for a long time.
Yeah, we went through recent decisions of maybe changing the band name, and because so Barely Covered originated from being a cover band. And once we did that for about five or 6 years, we decided it was time to start writing music. So we started pumping out our own music and became addicted to that process. And we were trying to break away from being a cover band. And
real quick, Kevin's leaving, so thanks for hopping in, Kevin.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, do you see what's going on here? I'm getting it. He's doing it. See?
He said, "Let's go, my boy." Let's not go, my boy.
Hey, what's up, Riz? Oh, you're coming in right at the end of the... I think you were here last night. You're coming in right at the end of the stream to see the...
He's got 2 minutes left.
To see all this wonderful progress I have made. I am looking like... who's a drifter? I don't know. Who's a drifter? drifter. The Lone Ranger.
You see, like once you popped into that third gear, I felt like it was.
Oh yeah, and
it
look at this.
changed
And
the
I
game.
can actually give it some gas at certain
Yeah,
points.
and I felt like once I popped into third gear, yet last night so too, I was like feeling way more confident behind the wheel. But also,
Right.
I think changing the view that we were doing as well.
This view helps a lot. I can already tell. Let me look. Well, I got a couple minutes here. Let me try the hood cam. Actually, let's just here you go. Let's just drift like this, right? Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're about to run out of time.
I'm about to run out of time. We gotta go. This is the wrong way. I need to turn around because. Which way's forward? It's gonna take me a minute to get my car straightened. Well, that is not hood cam, is it?
Henry Lee Lucas was a drifter, according to Trevor. I don't trust what Trevor says though.
It's probably a porn star. Trevor. I wonder if it helps that I'm doing like 4-hour live streams, why YouTube's pushing my channel right now. I would be curious to know why that's... I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, but I like to know how things work.
Trevor, I'm also a bit of a drifter.
Oh,
You mean like a wanderer? Yes, you are a wanderer. You go on Trevor Travels all the time.
This camera angle's interesting. I don't like it as much. I think I like seeing my guy's hands. That is 1 hour. I've done it. My total ending score was 45,000.
I don't remember what mine was.
24.
I hate you.
So it's 20,000 more than Whitney. However, I did have all night of watching her, listening to you guys teach her, watching the things she was doing and what she started getting right at the end. So, so here I am. Oh, this princess. This is Rizzo. She's a drifting princess. She drives the wheel. She's like, no, Dad. She's like, no, Dad, don't. Oh, no. Oh, she saw one of the other cats. It's okay. If you heard that, she gets real upset when she sees the other cats. But she's okay. Oh, she's mad now. Go. Just go. I swear.
I got you.
I swear. Don't let her bite you. My God.
You'll be fine.
She lost it there. It's okay, sweetie. The other cat walked up on her turf and it was all over. Yep, that's Rizzo. What did we name Rizzo after?
Grease.
Yeah, Grease. Like.
Because you don't like Rizzo.
Yeah, because I don't like that character Rizzo on the movie Grease. How do I look like this?
I don't know.
Just cat things. Yeah, they live in a whole different world, ran by different rules. We've went up 5 subscribers since we've been on stream. That's pretty cool. If you are here joining us for this last couple minutes, make sure and subscribe before you head out here. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're looking for something to do tomorrow morning, about 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing some ACC. Later this week, I'm going to be hitting up some Forza Online because Forza's newest update has made the game playable on PC, at least in my experience. So I'll be interested to see what everybody else thinks. Honestly, since it's working now and running well, I probably should do a stream on that tomorrow instead of ACC. Kind of feel like I'm letting people down by not doing ACC though. But then again, I guess I'm my own man. I can do whatever I want.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Yeah, I'm not sure when another rap's coming. I don't know. That just... If another great comment falls into my lap, like the one that inspired that one, then it'll just happen. Your stream, do what you want. I like that. I do like the crowd I built the last few days, though. I like those guys. They were set me up a private server today, and we were doing some racing. If they're real friends, they'll follow me anywhere. GT car racing is kind of meh. I have had a good time the last couple days playing it. My shoulders are getting strong, getting buff. Completely cutting the gym out of my life now. I just got the steering wheel. I'm just gonna be walking around the house like just massive up top, you know.
Let's not have a triangle.
Looking like a big old triangle. Yeah, I guess probably I would say next week people could expect another full-length video for the channel. I would like to maybe do one this week. Still don't know what topic I'm going to hit with it. I kind of want to hit my progression so far with this wheel. Video idea, you can play upside down. Reckon people would watch that. Huh, I could play upside down. I don't even know what that looks like. I could build an upside down sim rig in which I get very sick in, and yeah. You get two birds stoned at once by working out and racing. That's right. Yeah. I could become a better driver, and I get buff. But yeah, so I don't know. So I am probably gonna send you guys to the my stream ended screen here in a minute, where there will be some awesome music from my band Barely Covered playing. Trevor, if you're still in here, shout out Trevor. He is current and former at the same time bass player for Barely Covered. He rocks. Okay, so I've thought about a stream where this would be something I talked to my wife about too. I've already considered having a stream where I get hammered, a live stream, and I drive, but it would be a video, not a live stream. That way there would be a disclaimer at the beginning telling how much I disapprove of it, but then it would be an entertaining video after the disclaimer for you guys, because we are very strong advocates of not drinking and driving. Like, we don't even get a buzz and attempt to touch a wheel. A drunk driving community race would be fun.
Oh my god.
Now we're getting crazy. Yeah, but that was actually in the first week.
Have you told them that you're diabetic, by the way?
I am diabetic, by the way. That doesn't matter. As long as, yeah.
It does matter, because then you're, no, yeah.
A whole lobby of drunk people. That is so interesting. I thought about just doing a get drunk and drive on a game like GTA. Okay, now we're just getting into murder territory. But no, I have thought about a drunk driving thing, and I already have a thumbnail thought of and stuff. But like I said, it would be like a disclaimer where I'm sitting there in the beginning of the video and I'm like, all right, you're here for a fun video, but I need to get something out of the way first, because we are very strongly against that crap. We don't let that fly. But man, what a fun stream that could be. I think I talk a lot now. Wait till I'm drunk. wait till I'm drunk. I talk a lot. Our band had a podcast this last weekend that we did it, like a podcast one of my buddy runs, and we were at a place recording music all weekend, and so we sat down. He's like, hey, let's do a podcast while we're here. So we all put on the headsets. It was 5.5 hours long, and I skipped to the end just to see how I sounded, because it was like the first time I drank in like probably
years.
Heavy,
years.
like 5 years it's been since I've been drunk. I took a clip hammered the other night of me laying in bed, and I was like hammered, and I think I'm gonna put it in my next video. But yeah, so I listened to the podcast, and toward the end, I mean, I was going. And I could tell Tyler, our host, was like, dog,
bong rips.
Shut up, man.
What are bong rips?
Bong rips. My wife wants to know what a bong rip is, if you could explain it. Trevor, can you explain bong rip for us? Not that you would know, just try. Yeah, I'll make sure to in stream the whole time to race with one. Everybody has to race with one hand and a beer in the other. Maybe that would make YouTube kill me in the algorithm. Maybe that's not a good idea yet.
I was driving in a lane, but then I got high.
Right. It's one of those big glass things people use to smoke pot, with the bowl at the bottom, and they light it, and it's got
I've never smoked pot a day in my life. So.
Come to Colorado, I'll show you a bong rip. Smoking bongs, that Bob Marley. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe a drinking and driving sim night will come once the channel has closer to like 5K subscribers. That way, like, YouTube's just pushing me all the time anyway, and the title doesn't push people away. Push the algorithm away. Call it the Amsterdam sim race. The Amsterdam sim race. Yeah, the Amsterdam Cup. That's what we'll call it. The Amsterdam mug, or the chalice. We'll get rid of the word cup.
So, Riz, you're in Colorado, I take it?
$5K goal, baby. We're going to have a drunk sim night.
Oh, my gosh.
I've already been thinking. What's funny is my head gets a little crazy. I've already been thinking of like a 10K video for future. That's just me trying to, manifest a little bit.
Oh, Australia.
But I've got an idea for a 10K video. I think 1,000's getting pretty close, especially with how some days go. I think we'll be there in a couple weeks, especially if I post another video. And I don't know what we're gonna do for 1K. I feel like I should do something special. I still need to think of something good.
Oh, sorry, Twisted. I'm sorry, Riz and Twisted. I got you guys mixed up there. Yeah. So Twisted is in Colorado, Denver. Yeah, we have some friends that are going to be moving up there. So hey, maybe someday we'll
You
meet
should
up.
drum and drive at 1K. I don't even know what that looks like. Let me think. I don't know what that looks like. I mean, I can kind of drum one-handed.
Ohio. Hey, we've been to Ohio before.
I wonder if I can drop links in the chat. Let me go to... I'm going to drop you guys a link. If I can. Let me see.
What link are you dropping in there?
I'm going to drop a drumming link in here. And this is also a link to... I'm getting there, guys. It takes me a little bit. And this is an experiment. I don't even know if I can drop a link in here.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, there you go. That is my band's page, and that is actually a video of me drumming. I have a few drum covers on there, and the band's got all of our music on there. Subscribe.
Lewis. Paul Lewis. What's Lewis mean?
I just clicked on it. It works. Cool. Yeah, but that's our band's page. You should subscribe to that too. We don't really keep a lot of content flowing through there as of recently, but there's some cool stuff on there. Yeah, that's probably as crazy as I get, that video. That video got quite a bit of views too. I put that video out the same day that Blink-182 song came out just because I wanted to like ride the views on it, and it did work. My car just jolted on screen for some reason. I don't know what that was about.
Are you guys? I don't know what this is. What did Reese say?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys Muzos? Is that... What is that? It's like a Mizzou thing? Muzos?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. How much did the wheel cost? The wheel cost... they didn't run a Black Friday sale on the CSLDD because I think it's their entry-level wheel. Musicians. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have knew that. Yeah, I'm a musician, and my buddy Trevor in the chat here is a musician. We play together, and he's also my cousin.
I'm not. I just support.
Aussie lingo. Okay. What was I answering a second? Oh, how much the wheel cost? Sorry. The wheel was $3.99, and I also bought a desk clamp. So altogether, my cart total was like $480 USD or something like that. So it was a little bit of a chunk of change. But at the time, I was looking at the Logitech, and it was $299. So I was like, well, at this point, I pay an extra $150, and it's not going to make as much noise and stuff like that, and I think it turned out to be the best way to go for me. Not bad. Mine was 1900. What wheelbase are you using? Is it Fanatec, or is it Moza, or is it I think SimMagic makes those, or SimMagic makes rigs? I don't know. I'm still learning the space there. My lids. I'll take my lid off. Moza R9. Okay.
Can you give me a link?
To the one I bought? Yeah, I'll grab you real quick. I don't think I can send links. I haven't uploaded my driver's license to this yet. I don't think, or something. There's some kind of verification I have to do to be able to send external links, but I will try. Road to... I can't put external links in my descriptions yet. Oh no, it's not Road Racer. It's Ready to race bundle. I did not realize I did that. My channel name is Road to Racer, Road to Racer, and the wheel I bought was the Ready to Race. Maybe that's how I came up with it. Maybe it's just like in my head or something. All right, copy. We're going to see if it'll let me send an external link. Yeah, I can't put external links in description. Okay, I can put them in chat, but in description, I can't link outside of YouTube right now. Because, yeah, there's some kind of verification process you have to go through. So I'm looking right now. I think we're getting close to YouTube partnership eligibility on this channel already. I think I was looking yesterday. Studio YT. Let me see if I can find it. There's certain criteria you have to meet to be a YouTube partner. So we hit 500 subscribers. That was criteria number 1. The other one is 3,000 public watch hours. We just hit 1,000, I think 1,300. So we're almost halfway to watch hours for that YouTube partnership. And then I think the actual, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think you become eligible for like YouTube payment and stuff whenever you get 1,000 subscribers, which we're getting close to that. I don't expect to make money off YouTube for a very long time, if ever. So for now, it's making content and having fun and seeing where it takes us. Has good support and base control with Pit House is fantastic. Yes, I like the QR that both Moza and Simagic use. Yeah, I hear a lot about the quick release on here on this P1 wheel is probably junk. It works good for me so far. I mean, I probably have like 30 or 40 hours on the wheel already, and it feels pretty good. But all right, guys, but I'm going to cut it. That's it. Been on here for a while. Whitney's got work tomorrow. Got mad when my wheel, because Moza released it. Yeah. All right, well, anyway, I will see you guys on stream tomorrow morning, and then we will be back with the Drift series, maybe in 2 nights or 3. And if you do want to know, it will be on my community post. I'll keep making posts a few hours beforehand. But anyway, yeah, have a good night, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for joining. stick with something a little more romantic.
I wish my boss would give me a raise. I sit around, dream of better days. I'm just here so I can get paid. Spend my life at minimum wage. That were needed, but never wanted. Your whole existence is disregarded. Disregarded. Here comes my boss. This is what I said. I quit. I don't need this place. It's time somebody put you in your place. I'm done. It's been a long time. I gotta go fuck yourself. It's all my numbing. I'm just kidding. I didn't say any of that. Watch the clock slowly pass by. I'd much rather be outside. Ride my bike down to the creek, where all my friends can all just meet. And now my boss, he's coming my way. Here's what I want to say. I want to say. I want to say I quit. I don't need this space. It's time somebody put you in your place. I'm done. It's been a long time. I gotta go fuck yourself. So my finished work, done for the day. And my boss, he gave me that raise. It wasn't much, I'll live for today. Still unhappy, but here I'll stay.
can't believe summer is already over.
Man, I'm all ready to break out of here.
I wonder what Cheech is gonna be like this year.
Mr. Airing for accounting? Sounds like a snooze fest.
No kidding. Lame.
Welcome to class, punks! This is gonna be a year you won't forget.
I don't know about this.
August rolls around and your summer's done. Sitting in a class couldn't be less fun. Teacher walks in and to my surprise,
He isn't 100 years old.
Can't believe my eyes.
then I start to notice on the walls rock and roll posters in like the school halls.
Teacher takes the podium and begins to say,
Welcome to class! Punk is away! I am the professor of punk! Don't give me any lip unless you want to flunk. We'll begin with the 70s and start with the Ramones. In a time and a land without cell phones. Let's go! Let's go!
Okay, this Professor of Punk ain't half bad.
I'm gonna take one more textbook or learning standard.
fight the power!
Yo, wear ripped jeans and leather jackets. The lesson is rock, no worksheet packets. The history of punk starts in a garage. Flaming hot speed, society a mirage. Rules are the enemy, denounce every war. Kill the mainstream media and politicians with gore.
Teacher takes the podium and begins to say,
Bad religion's the band, American Jesus on the way. I am the professor of punk. Don't give me any lip unless you want to flunk. Moving on to an era of pop. It's 90s punk dookie with Green Day on top.